Hello, and welcome back to Fallout 3. I'm Chance, also known as Moraz. In the last episode, we completed a chapter of the Wasteland Survival. Well, not chapter, but a section of the chapter of the Wasteland Survival Guide, as well as completed the Replicated Man and found out where our dad went. Now we just need to go find him.
Fiddled with any interesting technology lately?
Today, kinda
Well,
make sure I have
sure.
my stuff. Don't have this or this. I don't have the money for that stuff, but I could sell this now that I have this. I don't need this. Don't need these. Don't need a laser pistol. Technically don't need a laser rifle anymore because I have the plasma rifle. Shit. I never use jet, so I'll sell half. Medics I might need. Mentats I might need. Well, I might need. Psycho I might need. Brax definitely would need. Stealth boys. Never need them, so I'll sell 4. And they're nice to have to get out of combat. Accidentally picked this up. Accidentally picked this up. Sell that. Sell that. That. Damn. So much monies. Magnum round, caliber round, darts, flamer. Oh, I don't think I'll ever use a flamer, but I'll keep it. Missiles. Huh. I guess I could get rid of the jukebox. I mean, I can't even technically can't even use it. Infirmary, I need
Good hunting.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Jericho
What
has
are we
stuff.
standing around here? Sure, give me whatever you got.
Huh.
Sale. This. That. Almost a return on investment.
Good hunting.
Yeah. Well, that's that. Okay. I do want to knock out some of my side quests. Soon enough, I will. And I'll take an hour nap for the XP boost. Though I think I'll immediately lose it all. Although actually I'm gonna head straight to Jerry Street Metro Station because there's something there I want to grab. And it's on my map. So might as well head on over. Quick save.
Welcome to Megaton, friendliest town around.
So you're just on the other side of there. So yeah, since I'm going to be walking in a wasteland for a bit, might as well have some small talk, right? I've been recently watching The Umbrella Academy, and my god, that's a cool show. But the time travel stuff, it's kind of weird. Their time travel seems to follow like multiple different rules of time travel. Even though, like, you know, time travel doesn't have any rules because you're just time travel. What up? boys. They'll find me eventually. They always do. Yeah, so they found the Umbrella Academy follows like 2 different timeline things, which is kind of weird. One is, I mean, again, there's so many different weird rules and weird stuff. There's the one rule where it's like all time always happens no matter what, and you know, in time travel you can just go anywhere in the timeline, but you traveling through the time doesn't change anything. Like, it's always, you time traveling always meant to happen, which means like if you go back in time and see your dad, you were always meant to go back in time and see your dad, kind of thing. Like, that's just one of the time travel rules. And all the things you do back in the past always happen, and they somehow affect the future. It's kind of like it's a timeline paradox that's always it's a weird thing. It's like, oh, it's a paradox, but it's kind of, it makes sense because it always meant to happen. Like, you were always meant to, let's say, steal the keys from this location, and to, let's say, your dad had a car and you stole the keys, and you went back in time and stole the keys, and your dad never had the keys to the car, and the only way you got the keys is because you stole it. It turns out the reason why where the keys went were wherever you are. So essentially the loop is, you were always meant to go back in time to steal the keys. I knew it. I knew it. The hell? But like, that's just one of the time travel like things. The other is the multiverse time travel theory, which is essentially there are multiple timelines going on all at once, and whenever you time travel, you technically lose yourself. Like, you're like, as soon as you time travel, you're lost. But you go into a timeline, and then when you go back, it doesn't change anything. Because wherever you end up, it basically it's like a divergence thing where you're constantly changing timelines into a different timeline, and your effects in the past drastically change the future, but like, it's weird to say. It's kind of like Back to the Future, where he goes to the past, he changes the timeline, and he almost ceased to exist. And like, the events of the past can be changed and can't be, like, you basically, similar to the previous one where it's just one timeline, but like the events in the past do change the future, and you can revert said changes, which is weird. I don't know. I was talking to my friend, and she said, like, it's kind of like every time travel like scenario has its own time travel theory. But yeah, it follows multiple is the reason why I'm kind of confused with the series. Like, it has the one theory where there is a single timeline, and going to the past to change something, like, makes sure that the timeline changes and such. I don't know. Anyways, I came here because Prime's here. If you remember him, he was from the Museum of Technology. He has the best small guns assault rifle in the game right here, bar DLC, obviously, because the Infiltrator technically could be considered the best, but he has the best base game assault rifle. If you complete his puzzle, he appears here and you get this gun. Yeah, that's why I came here. It's also because it's there's oh, I have no ammo. So it follows the you could jump into different time, like it follows the multi-timeline theory as well as the singular timeline theory, which is weird. Like it doesn't pick a lane, if that makes sense. Yeah, I should get this, but I'm not. Like, once you get to 100 points, it doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter having extra points, 'cause 100 is the cap. I think Scrounger would be good. Here Now is good as well. You know what? I might as well get Here Now. Everyone says you should get it later. It's a wasted perk. I mean, I'm not one about optimization. Like, essentially, for games like this, any perk that doesn't give a stat boost is a wasted perk. Like, basically anything doesn't give you boost to your base damage or anything is a wasted perk. Which is like, yes, I understand that, but also, who cares? Let's put it to barter. Yeah, so anything that's not like intense training. Well, actually, intense training is technically a wasted perk because there's a perk called Almost Perfect at level 30, which just raises all special to 9, and then if you collect all the bobbleheads, you get perfect stats, but you have to beat the game without perfect stats, if that makes sense. So it's like, whatever. This is considered a dump stat because technically you could have max intelligence and perception. This one is technically good because, you know, 50% to damage resistance and like just whenever you're low on health. Stranger's a great one because occasionally it just comes by and finishes the fight for you. Finesse is I mean, again, if you have max luck, you're always critting, right? Animal Friends is good because then you don't have to, you know, this is like a perfect thing because then you don't have to fight enemies unless you want them. So I'm actually gonna grab that. Actually, I'm gonna check around. This is a dump stat. This is a dump perk because, you know, 15 points, you technically get 100 points without needing the perk. This is good because, you know, more ammunition, good. More rad is good. I mean, debatable because there's so much rad X and rad away that you technically don't need it, but you know, it's better than this. This is good, although a lot of people argue VATS is a bad system, so it might not be good. Lead Belly, I mean, how much do you actually drink radiated water, so it's not really that great. So yeah, this essentially, like, it's really up to you. The hardest enemy to fight in the game, in my opinion, is the Rad Roach. I mean, the Rad Scorpion, the albino Rad Scorpion. But it's not going to spawn yet, so I'm not going to take it right now. So I'm going to take Animal Friend so we don't have to fight animals like the Yaoguai unless we start the combat. Just so I don't have to deal with that. And he died. And he didn't even have anything important. So, oh. I have to give you like caps or something if you save their life. But whatever. I'm gonna go in there to hopefully grab some supplies.
And ladies, boys
I actually died.
To Switzerland. Anyway, he's at it again.
I am low
Boys
on.
and girls, prepare to be astounded. Lit up and satisfied. I'm Three Dogs, your master of sound. Unemployment is down, stocks are up, and the UN has just declared global peace forever. Now the real news. Neutrality, baby. That's today's lesson.
I think he has a
Top our
Magnum.
own
Yep. 40,
football door leads
44
to
at Magnum.
Got some great news out of the town of Megaton. Turns out the live atomic bomb in the town center has finally been defused. Commission the one, the only lone Vault 101 to disarm the nasty nuke. And the kid delivered.
Where are my boys?
Hey, nice work, 101. Next time you're in the neighborhood, pop into the studio. Old Three Dogs, Toaster's been on the fritz. Thanks for listening.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the missile launcher.
This is Three Dog. Ow! And you're
He could be on the roof occasionally and set that down on you. But he was inside, so no problems there. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I'm back. I need medical supplies. Yeah. Stimpaks are kind of hard to come by. Which is funny, because in Fallout New Vegas, Stimpaks are even harder to come by. Although you could, I think you can make your own after, like with a perk, something like that. Like you can eventually make your own Stimpaks in the third game. Denying ancient barons. But yeah, so you know, it's whatever. Did not restore my allowance yet. Doesn't look like I can. Nope. Yes. I already got that one. Nope. Gaining. No. Reading? Hey. Disengage lock. I mean, I already opened the safe though. Yeah, so that raider with the missile launcher could sometimes be up here just shooting. He wasn't for some reason. Also, yes, you could jump off of pretty high faces.
I'm not looking for trouble or conversation either.
I thought you died. Nope, they did in fact die. Just not the same person. I think there's something over here as well. Actually, what's in here is actually a pretty good treat. So, literally, I'm gonna loot everything, and then I'm gonna initiate. Actually, you know what? I'll do it right now. I already saved. Remember videos being made about this on YouTube, just showing this like with like I think March of the Valkyries, something like that. Oh, I ruined it. Oh well. That would land on there, that explode, which would explode that, which would explode that, which would explode that gas leak, and this whole place would light up. I didn't realize disarming the bear trap would ruin that. But yeah, something really cool. Just a big old explosion. Man, not playing with audio or music audio kind of sucks because I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be some tunes playing in here. Rexo cleaner is needed for the nuka grenades. I'll just take a couple, and then sugar browns are needed for something else. They're also a healing item too. Yeah, see this fizzling in the air? What you call a gas leak that will explode and kill you. No quantum in here though. It's kind of pathetic the amount of healing I'm getting in this game. I'm usually pretty stocked on stim packs. Then again, I am playing on pretty sure I'm playing on hard. Oh, I'm playing on very hard.